everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am the Electrified Latina. Are you on the fence on buying a wire freedom e-bike because you might be on the shorter side? Well, one of the questions that I get the most about this e-bike are the measurements and if it's going to fit a certain person of a certain height. So I'm going to talk about this in this video today. I am 5'11" and I have a 5'6" person, and we're going to demonstrate how this fits to see if you can pull the trigger. But before we dive in, let's roll the intro. Now, from the ground to the lowest position of the saddle, it's 35 inches. Now, you might think this is too tall to throw a leg over it, and it is. I'm 5'11" with a 32-inch seam, so for me that's pretty easy. But from the ground to the frame, this is kind of like a mid-step frame, not so much of a full tall frame. It's 29 inches, so it's going to be a lot easier to throw a leg 29 inches, then step on the pedals, and then hop on the saddle like this. Now this seat post is really long, which I like that because it comes up really obviously you're not gonna bring it all the way but like that. This is the tallest, which is super tall, and this is going to fit riders up to 6'4". All right, so if you want to have a proper leg extension, you bring the saddle up to about hip bone height right there. You tighten it, right? And then, like I said, you pass your leg through here, and then I can do this, okay? And then like sit on the saddle. But for demonstrations, I'm gonna bring it lower right now, like that. And then from the saddle to the handlebars, it's 23 inches. So you should have a slight bend to your elbows like this while you're on your handlebars. The cool thing though is that with this stem, if you are a little bit shorter, you can bring it a lot more like towards you, or if you have longer arms and you need more space, you can bring it away from you. But just make sure that you have a nice upright position and that your elbows have a slight bend. Okay, now we have a 5'6" person here. He's aligning the saddle to his hip bone. He also wants proper leg extension. It's really easy to adjust the saddle. No tools needed, which is really nice. And see how he brought his leg exactly through the mid step. And now his reach right there is perfect. So guys, this is a very big bike and it is heavy at 88 pounds with a battery on it. So I would recommend, so Wire says on their website, like the lowest for a person would be like 5'4", 5'5". I would say 5'5" would be good because John, so this is the seat that the extension that John had it at. And you look how much more you can lower it. I mean, the seat can go really low. You can lower this e-bike to fit riders up to 5'4", but guys, I am not going to lie, this is still a very big bike. It weighs 88 pounds and you have to be confident that you can handle this e-bike around, like move it around in your place, like upstairs if you have stairs, and also get used to maneuvering such a big heavy bike on the road. Of course, you're not going to feel a lot of the weight or bigness while riding because it has so much power to assist you. Now, the wheelbase is 49 inches. The length from wheel to wheel is 78 inches, and the height is 50 inches. So, more than 5'4", I would say don't go lower than 5'5", because like you saw my videographer, he's 5'6", and there's still more. He didn't lower the seat all the way down, or the pressure, or the air shock. So I would say 5'5" would be the cutoff. And like I said, you have to be able-bodied and strong to maneuver such a bike.
So I wanted to show you how I look riding the Wire Freedom and pedaling. So again, I'm 5'11" with a 32-inch inseam, and this bike fits me like it was made for me. The seat post can still be either lowered or raised by a good amount. A 5'6" person could ride this e-bike perfectly comfortably, but the mounting and dismounting won't be as easy. If you're on the shorter side, make sure you're a confident rider in order to handle this e-bike safely.
The good news is that if you are between 5'5" and 5'8", you don't have to settle for the wired cruiser if you want a rear suspension like on the Wired Freedom. Guys, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, as it helps my channel tremendously to keep making this kind of content for you guys. I will be seeing you tomorrow, back for another video. Whatever you're doing, happy riding!